This is the Rangers POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Wow, what a game and what a rally and what a win for the Rangers. I have to say, I've been a little, how should I say it? I've been a little reluctant to kind of jump into the water, if you will, right? I know it's September baseball, but I've had my feet in the water, but I haven't wanted to take the plunge, if you know what I mean. I've been kind of, they're playing great, but I'll tell you what, today I jumped in, I went under the water. I'm all in. I am believing, and I mean, this was a playoff game today, and it had all of the playoff baseball feelings. You know what I'm talking about. There is something different, something special about playoff baseball and the way that it feels. It's not the same as the regular season. Can't describe it. You only know it, and I know you guys do. And man, I felt it today. Woo! I mean, that was outstanding. And you know what else? Also, I have to confess, and I've admitted this, I've been upfront with you, when the Rangers have had days like today where they're struggling offensively and then they fall behind by a couple of runs and you get later in the game, I've been pretty consistently skeptical. How's that? Or pessimistic, right? I have to say, in this game today, even down 1-0, I did not, and then 2-0, I did not feel like the game was over or that it was going to get out of hand. I really believed that at some point they were going to find a way to rally. And they did. And I'm not saying that to make, like I'm a genius, but I'm just saying this team has turned a corner. They have won 6 in a row. They are rolling. And now we just need, with Houston or Seattle, please lose. Just lose. Somebody lose. I mean, right now it's going to be, honestly, between those three, the Rangers, Seattle, and Houston, it's right there. 2 weeks on your marks, get set, go. And whoever blinks loses, and whoever steps it up wins. I mean, that's it. It's that simple, and that's how it's going to play out. All right, let's get to it.
This is what you'll be talking about.
To talk about, we are going to hear from you via the Rangers comment crew. The Rangers rally, 6 in a row, clutch hitting, the Little Rascals, the bullpen. I mean, just, again, a complete team win. And it's not like I need to say anything or you need to comment or say anything. They know what's at hand. They know the standings. They know the calendar. They know what's going on. They have to win. They have to win. They have to win, period. And they're doing that. It's just, I don't know. I think maybe you'll agree with me. I think because, the first half of the season plus was so rough, it makes this right now even more sweeter, if that makes sense. It's just, but it's not done. It's not over yet. Not over yet. 13 big games left to go to the finish line, and they've got to keep winning. Jacob Latz has been playing great. Got to go for the sweep tomorrow, and then here we go, the showdown with the Astros on Monday. But hey, this one today, like I said, wasn't sure how this one was going to go. Love the fact, though, that the Rangers just found a way to scratch and to claw and to come back and get the win the way that they did. I am trying to find my script here, one of my scripts anyway, and I cannot find it. All right. Well, anyway, the Mets, they scored first on that weird unearned run in the bottom of the fifth. That led to Patrick Corbin being pulled. They made it 2-0 in the seventh. Juan Soto hit that solo shot, hit that really hard off of Hobie Milner. Felt bad. Anytime Hobie Milner gets hit hard, I feel for him because he's done so well and has had such a great season. So 2-0, and you're going to the eighth inning, and the Rangers respond. It was awesome. Josh Smith got it started with the catcher's getting on base with the catcher's interference. Wyatt Langford, the man of the hour, would come through with a double. And Jock Peterson, who's been, got to say, kind of disappointingly quiet of late, kind of cooled off a little bit, but he did come through with a sac fly. That got the Rangers on the board. And then with 2 out, remember Rowdy Tellez? Remember him? Hasn't been playing much because Jake Berger has been on a heater, and Bruce is riding him out, and I feel for Rowdy, and not sure what's going to happen, but to his credit, I mean, he has been a professional doing his work to stay ready every game. And what did he do today? Delivered a pinch hit RBI double that tied the game at 2. I'm okay with keeping him and using him in those situations, and but right now they can't really sit Jake too much because number one, he's top, and number two, I mean, he really is a much better defensive first baseman. Rowdy's not as bad as I thought, but to get a little bit more at first with Jake. So that was awesome. 2 out RBI double that tied the game at 2. Was hoping Giona could knock in the run there. It didn't happen. But in the top of the 9th, the little rascal, Cody Freeman, with a leadoff single. I mean, these guys are they just have ice in their veins. Michael Hellman right back behind him, bunting him over. And then after a Josh Smith, KC, and the Sunshine Band.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
Got to give it to quiet Wyatt Langford came through with the go-ahead RBI single to center, 3-2 Rangers. And how about the job to close out the game by both Phil Maton, who we talked about last night, and Sean Armstrong. Despite a little bit of pressure, Sean Armstrong, huge. So happy for him to see him come through and stepping up in this role. And again, more importantly, the Rangers win again, their 6th in a row, and they beat the Mets 3-2, coming back from 2-0. And again, 2 runs in the 8th, 1 run in the 9th. That was unheard of for this team for most of the season. Completely different team, completely different situation. All right, when we come back, we are going to hear from you via the Rangers comment crew. Also coming up, I have the very latest injury updates. We'll get into that as well. This is the Rangers POSTCAST. All right, and I want to tell you a little bit about what they're doing at Nutrafol, because you've probably seen a million ads for hair growth products and thought, okay, sure, like that actually works. I mean, there are so many products out there, and it's hard to know which ones are actually going to do anything. And that's why you should give Nutrafol a closer look. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. And it's not just hype. I mean, this is a supplement clinically tested that targets the root causes of thinning and shedding with a proactive approach. And look, whether you're at work or out with friends or even just getting ready in the morning, Nutrafol gives you more confidence in your daily routine. So see thicker, stronger hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering Locked On MLB listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code LOCKEDONMLB. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code LOCKEDONMLB. And we also got to give it up to FanDuel, because football season is here, the NFL season is here, and FanDuel is making sure you are ready for kickoff with a can't-miss offer. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. Now, the cool thing is, it makes every game more exciting, whether you're watching your team or just keeping an eye on your fantasy lineup. So, are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app now by visiting FanDuel.com to get started. That's FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet. All right, it is great to be with you on the Rangers Postcast. What a rally, what a win today for the Rangers. They beat the Mets 3-2. Unfortunately, the Astros have already jumped out to a 3-0 lead over the Braves in Atlanta, and we're waiting to see later on for the Angels and the Mariners. So it is on. It is on. But, hey, like I said, 13 games left, and the best team will make it, and the team that doesn't won't. It's really that simple. Texas hobby been getting us going. Meaningful baseball is fun, but stressful. Mark asking about Chris Martin. Yeah, that was a bummer. Hope he's not out long. Hoping that maybe it was just a back spasm for him, but haven't had an update yet. I can tell you, though, on the injury front, so basically, and I'm going to multitask right here. I'm going to see if there is any word on Chris Martin. I'm sorry. So Adolis Garcia says he is ready to go. He says he is ready to return. Sounds like he is going to take some more swings tomorrow, but looks like he'll be ready to go for the Astros series. And I mean, like I said, I mean, he has been an Astros killer, especially in Houston. And so I think that's great, number one. And I think number two, it's a good Bruce is going to mix everybody and make sure that everybody plays. So that's number one. Tyler Mahle pitched 4 innings, really, really solid last night for Round Rock. He is ready to go. Sounds like he is going to start over the weekend against the Marlins when the Rangers get home. I'm assuming with Jacob Latz going tomorrow that Mahle will likely take his spot in the rotation next time around on the homestand, but we'll see. That's just my guess out loud. Sam Haggerty went 0 for 4 last night, but he apparently feels good, feels 100%. He's running okay, no issues there. So he'll be back soon. And Danny Kalum threw a scoreless inning. He's getting close, probably one more outing tomorrow or tonight, and then he'll be back sometime next week. So there you go. All right, Alf, good afternoon, Alf. Hope that you and Shirley are doing well. Thank you for the kind words, buddy. And again, hope that you're feeling well. Alf says there is no quit in these rascals. I hope fatigue isn't setting in. Yeah, I'll tell you, like I said, I really do. I think Bruce is going to continue to find a way to work in everybody, and he knows how to manage. He knows who to put in the lineup, and I'm confident that he'll make the right decisions here down the stretch. I really do. Keith says, let's go Rangers. Dave says, okay, so you guys are getting in there at the end. Silent Doom 79, yes, baby. Mark says Armstrong is a bad man. Yeah, I mean, it's been so good to see him really grow and step into that role, and he has been great. What a season, really! What a second half for Sean Armstrong. He has been arguably one of, if not the best relievers in the American League here in the second half. TCG says these are the kinds of games we weren't winning in the first half of the season. No, not at all. I mean, just the little things and just the contact and sack flies and rallying and scoring early like they did last night. All those things. Again, this team is baked into a playoff contending team. They just have to finish it off and get in. That's what they got to do. Silent Boom 79 says boom. Silent Doom says boom goes the dynamite. Well said. Keith says iTalk Studios put out an awesome video on the Rangers a couple of days ago. I suggest watching it. I will look for that, Keith. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. TCG says we're 2 back of the Red Sox, by the way. Yeah, hey, there's still 13 games. I mean, there's time for wins, and there's time for losses too. So the most important thing, though, I mean, if you're the Rangers, you're on the outside looking in. You just got to keep winning. I mean, that's it. Laura Berry says the Rangers recognize that losing is no longer an option. Well said. Very well said, Laura. That's it. I mean, they get it. Like I said, they really do. Texas Hobbyman says really sucks for Martin, though. Must be frustrating for him. Yeah, he dropped a lot of F-bombs, hoping that he is okay, and it was nothing serious. Redhead says sooner or later, Seattle will lose. Rangers want the division. Yeah, I hope you're right. I mean, that's what I mean, they've won 7 in a row. The Rangers have won 6 in a row, and the Astros have finally come to life against a really bad Braves team that has just completely mailed it in. I mean, at home, and they gave up 11 runs last night. They've already given up 3 early tonight. They've been, without a doubt, the most disappointing team in baseball by far. Nick says, this is fantastic. September baseball. Keep believing. We've got a tiger by the tail, but we're still riding it. Yeah, well said. Tamara says, I've been keeping my expectations low too. Today's game was incredible. Yeah, it's just, like I said, I didn't want to get in. I didn't want to go in. I didn't want to go there, but I had to. I mean, I had to. I mean, today really, really got those playoff juices going for me. And you know what I'm talking about. It's just different. No, I don't know how else to articulate it. Silent Doom 79 points out 16-4 in the last 20 games for the Rangers. That is the best record in baseball. And yeah, they haven't been able to gain enough ground. Got to keep going. Got to keep. It's just got to happen. But hey, you know what? Like I said, you want to get the gold, you got to go through the fire, and nothing good comes easy, and that is certainly going to be the case for this team. Paul Wilson says, visiting American Family Field in Milwaukee, now I can relax and watch the Brewers play the Cards. Have a great trip, Paul. Thank you for checking in. The Real Deal says, red hot, sweep city tomorrow, baby. Battlefield A says this team is playing different. They have a looser feel. Everyone seems to actually be having fun, I believe. Yeah, I'm with you. And one more from Isaac. This team is playing like they want it, which now is the time to play like they want it. Yeah, I'm with you. Well said. All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks for getting in tonight. I really appreciate it. We'll do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to try to get on right after the game. It might be a little bit later, but I will be on eventually. And if you can join me and be a part of it, great. We'd love you to do so. I'll have it set up for your comments, so I'll still be able to get to those even if you're not live. But hey, enjoy the night, enjoy the win, and let's go for the sweep tomorrow. Final score, the Rangers rally from 2-0. They take the game and the series from the Mets. This has been the Rangers POSTCAST.